Hello, this is Kevin Ferrer from WHOW Aesthetics.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So we are here today at WHOW Aesthetics in Middleton. We're going to do a WHOW 5. I'm Shannon.
I'm Faith.
And I'm Kevin Ferreira.
So Faith is here today with us for our WHOW 5, and one of her favorite procedures is doing PRF gel. So it was a fun idea. We're just going to talk about the 5 things that we prefer to use PRF gel over HA fillers. 5 reasons why.
Absolutely. So first reason being, it is way more natural than HA fillers. Do you want to get into why that is?
When we use PRF gel, there's nothing added. All we put back into the client is all that came out. You use a concentrated amount of platelets for maximal results. Mostly 2 million platelets per microliters, and that's all came from the patient, and we put it back in.
Yes, so it's considered biostimulatory because it's autologous, it's our own stuff, and so those things just last longer over time, which is a great adjunct to why it's a natural benefit.
Yeah, with any healing process, whether it's you go to surgery or it's a wound you get from an accident or something like that, the healing always starts with the platelets. So we concentrated to get maximum healing and regeneration.
Yes, and because it's your own, leads us into number 2, which is its great safety profile.
How do you feel with PRF?
Oh my gosh, I feel 100% safe. It's great that I'm able to see the product being made in front of my eyes and knowing exactly where it's coming from, and having my dedicated team that I adore working for and adore having work on me is great too.
Yeah, and there's nothing added, no extra chemicals, nothing added. And also with HA fillers, sometimes HA fillers can get into vessels and cause problems for clients, and also it can cause a tumor type effect where it presses on a vessel from the outside, and that can cause problems too. I mean, that we can treat those complications with HA fillers if they come up, but usually you don't want them to come up.
Yep.
Not to mention that the amount of times I've had PRF filler or gel in my lips or in my mid-face, I don't have to worry about that lymphatic drainage later on. So
or any allergic reaction.
I feel so much safer in that vein too. And allergic reactions is a big one for me because everyone in this office knows that I've got some wild allergies.
Yes, that's true. And you'll never know a client is allergic until it happens. So when you put a client's, we use self to heal self when we use PRF, and we use self to build self when we use PRF gel. You don't worry about any allergic type reaction because we nothing is added.
All right.
This takes us to number 3.
Number 3, enhances the regeneration of your own tissue.
Yeah. So typically HA fillers, usually it draws water. That's what hyaluronic acid does. We have hyaluronic acid in our body makes hyaluronic acid normally, but that draws water and it helps to fill volume, but there's no tissue regeneration with hyaluronic acid. It can stay in the body for a long time.
It can, and the effects of it pulling water runs out. It's like it's time release almost, and so that does.
And then the filler stays in the body. We've seen MRI now of clients who have had fillers for 15 years and having HA fillers migrate to areas that it wasn't intended to be.
Yes.
Yep, and can pull down on the face too. It can actually, we're trying to lift up, and then over time those fillers build up with many injections, and that anti-gravity, the gravity.
Yes, and in the
opposite of what we want.
Yeah, and in the case with under eye fillers, it can get into the globe and cause problems there where a client might need surgery or some sort of removal.
Those complications that we're talking about, down the line that you may have with your HA fillers, and then you're going to have procedures done in order to take care of that or reverse those effects, which brings us into our 4th topic of the WHOW 5 today, which is with PRF fillers, you have decreased downtime.
Yes. The swelling is a lot less because we're using self, and that goes a long way for the healing to be quicker, and you'll be back up and moving.
Definitely. The majority of the swelling is down in about 24 hours. minimal bruising, if any, is right at the injection sites, and that also, you know, if you are managing bruising and using ice and all those things, can just be managed in less than a week, so.
Which I actually find that the more I have them, the less my swelling is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
my body's gotten used to getting the injections, which is pretty great.
Yeah.
Yes, and the more consistent you are over time, the better results, and it's just kind of like the gift that keeps on giving with when we're doing PRF gel and PRF things.
Absolutely, which is brings us to our fifth point, which is how versatile it is.
Yeah, very versatile. Well, we use HA fillers now mainly for lips because lips still look good with HA fillers.
Absolutely.
But you know, when it comes on to the mid face, and you know, we have gone away from that. We use PRF, a lot of PRF gel, and then we can use culture and radius in that area. You know, we like biostimulatory fillers that do some, you know, do something for the client. But yes, and PRF gel is so versatile, we can use it all over the body. You know, we have used that in the breast, we have used that in skin for scar mitigation on the face, you know, all over the face.
Absolutely.
Build up the thickness of tissue in areas over knees and in the leg areas that's just thin and crepey.
Yeah, so that makes it real versatile, and that's why I would draw for PRF gel. Those are 5 reasons why I would draw for PRF gel over hyaluronic acid fillers.
And something else to add is important is if you're doing a PRF gel treatment, you're going to be able to do your whole face, like lips, mid-face, jawline, all of that will probably be able to be done in one treatment.
Yes.
Especially if you're an overproducer, which I feel like I always have some left over.
Oh yeah, I've been
You
looking
hate to
for where
waste
to
it.
put it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and we recommend about 3 to 5 treatments with the PRF gel, probably about 6 weeks apart, you know.
Yeah, the expectation when you come in to get that procedure done is the spin, which takes around a half an hour, and then the procedure itself, which is maybe another 20 minutes, so less than an hour from start to finish for that.
Yeah, we can get you out and we can fill multiple areas, because usually one batch of PRF gel can fill the lips, can fill mid-face, can fill, you know, the sides of the head here if there's any volume depletion, and other parts of the body. We use it for scraping skin, as Shannon just mentioned.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so those are 5 reasons why we would use PRF gel over HA filler, and this is WHOW Aesthetics. Remember, we'll meet you where you are.